Well, in the construction industry, the relationship between labor management isn't as formalized as it is in some manufacturing and healthcare service sectors. Labor management meetings are a lot more informal. So most of the labor management relations is done on the ground floor level between the union members and the site stewards with their frontline supervisors. I have experienced occasions where a new person comes on the scene from management who isn't used to our model and is used to the more traditional model. A new supervisor at one of the contractors at which I work was fairly brutal in meting out discipline. Employees were fired sometimes several times in the same day and rehired throughout the day. If he saw that a machine operator had inadvertently worked himself into a corner or had done something different than the way that the supervisor himself had envisioned, he would call the guy out of the machine. He would say, "That's it, you're finished. Grab your lunchbox and go home. You're fired." The guy started to walk away, and then he would chase after him and say, "Well, let's have a chat about this first." And that's usually what would happen. The guy would get as far as 50 steps, and he'd be called back and said, "No, we actually need you. I'm sorry, maybe I overreacted, but this is what you did wrong." And then he'd get all heated again, but let the guy return to work. Then it might happen a few hours later. Something similar would happen. And of course, he's even more excited this time and says, "We already went over this, just before lunch, and now you've done the same type of thing again. That's it. I can't have clowns like you around here. Get off the job site." The guy happily obliges, predicting that he won't make it all the way to his truck. And that's generally what happens. So, having heard from a union steward and a few employees who were frustrated by this process, at a regular job site visit the next time that I was there, I spoke with this person and provided some advice as to how you could get more production, get along a little bit better with the employees and eat lunch in the same job shack instead of have this isolation and hatred sort of mentality. He was from the old school. He just didn't realize what impact that was having.